It's another elf! Once again, this series is coming in to destroy all stereotypes I thought about mages. Physically weak, where? Okay, the double take? Hey guys, today we're heading into Frieren episode 11. This series has been just full of surprises. Really good ones. Like, it's not a fighting anime, but the battle scenes were really impressive. And I like that a lot of the battles, it's a mix of, we've seen combat, we've seen pure magic, we've seen swords fight, and even deception. I think it's really fun. So expectations are really high for all the future scenes coming up. I like that we now have a pretty good, strong level of context to all the conflicts between Frieren and the demons. I'm curious as to who we're going to see next, since now that Aura, who was taking lead, seems to be written out and her minions are done, who's next? And she took care of a whole army just like that. Is she praying? Oh, she definitely has changed. She always talks about how those 10 years with Himmel and the rest are just 10 years, but clearly it's made a huge impact. Because here she's praying. She's doing what HEITER did. Even though she mentioned before that there isn't the idea of, there may or may not be an afterlife. Elves and dwarves don't really think much of it. Okay, so now it's on to the end, right? Oh yeah, last episode we saw their elven villages. I wonder if we'll see more of those. I mean, yeah, you can't really not pardon her at this point, right? She literally eliminated the threat for the town. That's an odd way of putting it. I hope they eventually explain the relationship between elves and demons, because it seems like they have more of a culture similarity in terms of how they react to things. Is that his sons? Aw, it's the same kitty. I swear they recycle some of these scenes. I don't blame them though. I'm surprised it was Himmel that got in trouble for speaking so improperly to nobility. Why did he bust in that aggressively just to say that? I feel like Fern's gotten the hang of how to handle Stark at this point. Is that a burger? It's huge. Now I'm kind of craving a burger too. Nice cheeseburger. Oh, we're getting a whole serenade. Okay. This feels like a finale for some weird reason. We're nowhere near the finale of the season, but it feels like it. Aww. Oh my gosh, the music is so good. It's almost like theme song for a drama, for a TV drama or something. I don't think Frieren has any sort of official credentials for this. I'm pretty sure she's long surpassed whatever the criteria is for first class mage. Underground mage. I mean, it makes sense. I feel like she should be granted special status. I mean, she's one of the main heroes. She's an elf. It really doesn't make sense for her to be bound to the human classification for mages. She has to be the oldest person to take the exam. Yeah, right. Give it another 80 years. They'll forget. And next time she comes here, they'll be like, who are you again? Maybe they'll even throw her in a dungeon again. I hope they're not gonna walk the whole time. I hope they have some warm, puffy coats. Hey guys. If you haven't yet, don't forget to like the video and hit the subscribe button. Help us get to 15K. Thanks, guys. Stark's a mood. Just collapse. What was the plan here? Was there any plan? Isn't he supposed to be a warrior? Like kind of rugged, used to bare bones terrain type of thing? You know what? I'd be concerned about jumbo berry specials here too. Once again, this series is coming in to destroy all stereotypes I thought about mages. Physically weak, where? Fern is lugging a whole grown man, whatever, teenager, up a snowy mountain range, wearing nothing but like a thin shirt, a scarf, and a little jacket. She doesn't even look like she works out, to be honest. I can't believe Stark is the physically weakest one of the trio here. Or, I guess he's not physically weak, but basically the baggage. He's literally baggage here. I'll be honest, I would have had the urge to throw him down the mountain with that comment. Oh! Is this the cabin she built? That we saw in one of the flashbacks from way back when? I think like last episode or something? Or maybe not. Maybe it's someone she knows? It's another elf! I'm starting to think all elves are weirdos. He's just continuing to do that? No comment? Fern is like, I'd rather brave the winter storm outside than risk it with this nut. Bruh. I'm deeply concerned. At the end of the series, there's a chance that the elves will be wiped out by no other reason and no one to blame other than themselves. I think in one of the past episodes, you guys commented that elves are like pandas because of the whole idea of just lack of awareness of impending crisis. This is it. They're just so casual about it. I mean, there is no random joy of seeing a fellow elf again or reminiscing. It's just,
oh, you're here too. It's been a while. I thought we all died off.
To be honest, did the demons even really need to put an effort into exterminating elven villages? It looks like they're doing a good job doing that on their own. I like how everyone declares themselves. Like, they don't say, hey, I'm Frieren. They go, I'm Frieren, the mage. This is Stark, the warrior. Like, everyone has a noun. I don't even know what I would say. If I was traveling here, I guess mine would just be, I'm V, the human. Comment below what, I guess, moniker or nickname you guys would have for yourself if you were to introduce yourself. I love how Isis is in a corner there with a very special. Hello? I would be quite alarmed if this is how I woke up, in the arms of a complete stranger in a cabin. Okay, the double take. I expected nothing less from Stark. Wow. Is he on a journey too? I wonder where he's going. Why does it seem like Fern's always freezing here? I wonder how long it's been. A few days at least. 6 months! This is so random. I feel like Kraft gives off the energy that he has some combat skills with his physique. Maybe he's also a warrior monk. Traveling warrior monk. I don't know. Every elf that we met, not that we've met very many, just feels like they're all kind of pursuing their own thing. Doing their own solo journey. Oh, he's older than her. I want to burst this bubble. But this seems like a reach. Oh, so he just wants to be remembered, pretty much. And to be acknowledged. Oh. HEITER's laugh is so funny. It's so warm and booming. Ha 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 ha. Pure? HEITER? I have to say, I'm with Frieren here. HEITER knew? Oh, and that's Fern. Elven relationships are like adult friendships. I feel like when you're kids, it's easy for you to see friends every day because you're constantly in school with them. But once you're out of school, it gets harder, right? And you actually have to make time for each other. And I already thought that it's hard for me to see my friends because sometimes things just don't align. And I feel like we'll reschedule in several weeks or even months. But that's nothing compared to these relationships. He said, see you in a few centuries. Okay. So Frieren's considered young? In Elven Age in general, or just compared to Kraft, I wonder? It felt very random, though. We only saw him for this one episode, I guess. Is he gonna come back? I like this episode. This one was such a mellow one. I feel like this is almost like even though it's a winter episode, it felt like the spring after the storm in a sense, or the flowers blooming kind of vibes after the storm. It felt like it was a mellow, nice, evenly paced, here we are continuing on our journey type episode. I like that we met Kraft. His entrance is kind of funny. He definitely reminds me of HEITER in many ways. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on Kraft and whether or not you think he'll appear again in the series. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.